Hey guys, Mitch here with the TheAudioDabbler YouTube channel, and I'm going to go over kind of a Tidal Orchestra, how you can do that in Borderlands. So there's a video out there, Hans Zimmer and Radiohead collaborated in the new Ocean, BBC put out a new Oceans video, and they actually recreated In Bloom by Radiohead. They recreated it, they collaborated together, and I thought that was awesome. I'll leave a link in the description for the video and the little interview that another channel did, kind of showcasing, how everything went together. But they brought up something called a Tidal Orchestra. And I see a lot of people talking about how Borderlands, they don't feel like they can use it, or it's not really usable. But I'm going to show you a little technique that, uses the Tidal Orchestra concept. And what that is you have a big orchestra, and each little section never plays at the same time. Like if you have 10 violinists, they don't ever play at the same time. They swell in and out throughout at kind of random intervals and things like that. And so it's very similar to what Borderlands does. And so I'm going to show you how to get that. And so here we go. We got... Now, one thing to note, it hasn't been updated in a while, so you need to launch Borderlands first. Then you can launch AUM, which is what I've done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the effects slot. So I'm going to do Interrupt Audio, Borderlands Filter. And what that's going to allow me to do is come over here to my MacBook, send audio out, using my iConnect Audio 4 Plus, go into channel 7 and 8, and now I should have audio coming in from here, but we're not hearing anything because we have to record in. So inside of Borderlands, now I could use this as a real-time effects processor. So I can, and so as I bring a sound in, it's going to do that. It's going to play it, but only if there's a sound coming in. So I'm going to go here. I have the loop duration as 3 seconds inside of Borderlands, which is fine for all I need. So I'm going to hit a couple C's. I'm going to wait till the playhead goes. Now I'm going to stop it. So now we have a C note going inside of here, and we can mess around, and so you can see how they're swelling in and out, and so we can increase the voices if we want more. So it basically, like, we have one violinist here and he's swelling in and out, and you can see up here you've got this kind of swell in and out. You can have it kind of pluck if you want it to pluck, or you can have it swell in and kind of drop out really quickly, or you can kind of have it do some random variations. For this, I like the swell in and out. Now the duration here is how long they play the note. I would like if you could get like a randomness factor at this point, to where you can variate the random, you can variate the duration by a certain factor to give it a little more dynamicness. That would be awesome. So if the developer ever develops this, I would love to see that. So I can increase the voices here, and then increase the overlap or decrease the overlap. To a point where I'm not getting those. See how it's... See, I don't want it to kind of stop. I want each one to swell in each other. So you kind of have to play it by ear and adjust accordingly. So I think that's a good setting right there. Okay, so I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to add I'm still getting a little bit of glitch, but that's okay right now. So I'm bring in a reverb. So kind of flush it out a little bit. So that phasiness or that kind of dropping out is not as noticeable. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record in. I want to change to a different string. Maybe up the octave a little bit. Got to hit the record out. Okay, so now if this is open, I can double click and it'll duplicate what I just did. And so that's at a higher increase the voices on this one. And so basically what I'm doing is what they did in the video with the recreation of their of In Bloom by Radiohead. What they did was basically create this backdrop, this kind of ocean flowing in and out of itself, and then use that as a backdrop of In Bloom, and then they created the song. And so I gotta get a piano patch. So those are both C's. So these were both just C notes, and so I can play chords and things over this, and it just provides an extra kind of layer for your compositions. Wrong notes. So I was playing that in C minor, and so I could go to, a C major if I wanted So that's just so much fun to do that, I think. And, that didn't take a lot of time, and just creating that backdrop just adds to the, just a regular piano part. And it can go throughout the whole song, as long as you're staying in, the right key. It can just kind of be there, and you can adjust the volume, how you want to, especially if you have it loaded up in here into AUM. You can add different effects to it if you want. But, I just thought that's a really good way. So using it as a Tidal Orchestra in order to create a backdrop for just some ambient piano, guitar, anything like that. Borderlands is awesome for that. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave a link in the description to the Hans Zimmer and Radiohead video. And let's see what else. I have a Patreon and a YouTube, or in a PayPal link if you are into supporting my channel, and just continue to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.